Coach, how are you enjoying the Caribbean weather? Let's start there.
Yeah, I thought you would. Yeah, it's always nice to come to Jamaica. The weather, as you say, it's always warm, hot, sunny. Occasional rain, showers, storms. The people are great. I think that's the biggest thing for me is the people have been fantastic towards myself, the staff, everybody who's come over.
Seal it up.
Seal it up.
Seal it up.
Seal it up.
Seal it up. Yeah,
That's what he said.
Seal it up. Yeah. Sorry, I boxed myself.
I know.
My fault.
Look me in the eye.
Seal it up. Respect. You should respect. Seal it up.
People are so friendly, always smiling, want to do anything for you, so I love that. But the biggest thing is the passion that they have for football.
Well done. That's it. That's the movement. Loving it. Love it. Love it.
I didn't realise it at the time, but they're crazy about their sport. So that passion, although not in numbers, certainly is there.
Yeah, you speak about the weather. I have to ask about the food. We Caribbean people love our belly. Have you had the opportunity to taste the food in Jamaica?
Yeah, without a doubt. The diet, has to be Jamaican. We're melting into the culture, shall we say, and part of the culture is food. And, we in the UK, we do like our food.
Yeah.
And, it's very different. But yeah, we're used to it. We're experienced enough. We've travelled the world, all different kinds of cuisine. And the Jamaican one is very interesting, but very nice, and like the weather, very hot.
Yeah, very hot for sure. Now, leaving England to move to Jamaica, there must have been a couple of factors that influenced that decision to just pick yourself up from home, which is your comfort, and move here. What influenced that decision?
Football. As I said, it's been documented that I worked with FIFA for 3 years on a project about world football, and Jamaica was a part of it as one of the countries that I had to analyse. I thought, wow, what an island with potential. Not just players on the island, but players off, players playing in MLS, players playing in the UK, and top players. You can get them all together and make a good team. I said that 3 years ago, and here I am 3 years later, kind of living it now.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
I knew there were many aspects to this job that would at my stage in my career, excite me. And that's why I came. And that's why, it has its ups and downs, certainly has its challenges. But in terms of, I'm a learner. I like to learn, I like to experience. This is a wonderful experience.
Now, one of your key roles, and I remember speaking to the JFF president, would be the fact that you know the overseas players, and a key role would be scouting. So you've been gone on your mission, finding these English-based players. Have you been able to come up with anybody?
That is something that we need to develop. I'm going to talk about that. This is second time I've come over with the squad on camp. It's a great opportunity to talk to the board, and that's what we're going to do.
But have you been able to see any English-based players that have caught your attention and can work?
There are so many. There are so many. I can't name. I don't want to name.
Okay.
But there are so many that I didn't realise. I've got a list back home, 50, 60 players from 17 upwards, who all can represent Jamaica. And they're all playing high level, either in top academies or Premier League, Championship, even League 1, 2. So the talent is out there, and I think it's instead of going in a sweet shop, which you can do, and go, well, I want that, we have to just take our time, be patient. What do we have at the present moment? Utilise what we've got to hopefully win games.
Yeah.
And then parallel to that is recruitment and saying, okay, we need a real specialist in that position. Who can we recruit that's better than that person at the moment? So these have the opportunity, but we're also looking to bring in extra talents, warriors, leaders, whatever you like to say, to improve the squad. The vision, 2026 World Cup.
Yeah, and as you say that word, bringing in players, and you say the word talent, I think about Mason Greenwood. Where are you in that discussion with Mason Greenwood?
Yeah, we're always in touch, and I had a chance meeting with Mason before I actually joined here, so we had a little chat about Jamaica even before I joined. And he knew about Jamaica's interest, and he was very interested. And you know, that's something that's again running parallel in the pipeline. But our focus at the present moment is on the next 2 weeks and winning football matches.
Now, you've also been at the helm when it comes to England. Their interim manager, Lee Carsley, what do you think about if he is actually appointed head coach?
Yeah, I coached Lee when I was starting my career at Derby. He was a 17, 18-year-old. And what he's done in the game, what he's done with his talent, what he's done through sheer hard work and total focus, I think is remarkable. He's gone from, you know, someone who maybe was just an average player in the Derby County Academy, 17, 18, to moving to Everton, Premier League player, taking into his coaching, and he's kind of that modern coach, you know, real empathy about him. He's a real nice guy, and yeah, he's done well at every level he's gone. Whether he's gone in as interim manager, I remember at Brentford and playing against him and doing so well, and working for the FA. And it's a special kind of job, international football. It's a special kind of job, and it's like Gareth. He grew into that, starting out, and Lee Carsley has followed the same path, and he knows the players. What a big advantage that is, because I know coming here, you know, all of a sudden you're in camps every 3 or 4 weeks and only 3 times in the year that you don't really get to know the player, you know, and it's a difficult job, and you have to be a certain kind of character to do that. And Lee has proved to be, you know, perfect in terms of up to the 21s, and he certainly started his reign very well. And he's his own man. I like that. You know, when I look at the squads and what he's picked and who he's left out, you know, it's as much as that as anything that you can tell he's his own man.